Good morning, Year 3. It's our Tuesday maths lesson, our final one on Zoom for Tuesday, hopefully. So we'll start off as we normally do with our fact of the day. And I would like you to make a fact of the day poster with at least 10 facts to do with today's numbers. And our fact today is that if you have 4 groups of 3, altogether they make, I'm going to let you work out what it is in a sec. So if I put them together, you might be able to see it a little bit more easily. 4 lots of 3, and actually 4 lots of 3. If I just rearrange that into a slightly different pattern, 4 lots of 3 is the same as 3 lots of 4. And hopefully you've worked out that both of them make 12. So can you write in the centre of your page, 3 times 4 equals 12, 4 times 3 equals 12, and then build your facts of the day around that as your starting point for today's lesson. Okay, I'm pretty confident, Year 3, that you're going to enjoy this maths lesson, or certainly the end of it. We're going to do fractions with Smarties today. And you're going to need to go and get, I do hope you haven't eaten them already, your box of Smarties, which are in your green bag, pack. You need some felt tip pens or colouring pencils, and you need your maths book. And today's learning point is the 2nd of March. Can I describe fractions using the numerator and denominator? And I'd actually like you to draw a line, just like we do when we write a fraction, to separate out the numerator and the denominator. Okay, let's get cracking. So, got a tube of Smarties. Yes, you can open them. I want you to just shake a random, not the whole packet, just a few Smarties into your hand. And then just pop them on your book so they don't melt. So we're going to treat each time we take Smarties out of the pack, this is a set. A set is a group of something. So in this example, you're going to get different answers each time you do this. I've got a set of Smarties. My whole set of Smarties is a group of 5. You can count the 5 Smarties there. So that means, children, that if I'm thinking about how much of my whole set of Smarties is one Smartie, one of my Smarties in this example is a 5th. I've got 5 fifths. That's my group of Smarties. So because the top number is 5, I'm talking about all the Smarties. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the equals sign, and then I'm going to draw the Smarties I've got using simple blob pictures and my pens. So I've got red, orange and blue. I've got 1 red Smartie in my set, 2 orange and 2 light blue. Don't think they're going to be there for long though, Year 3. Okay, so that's my set. This is my whole set. So each Smartie in the set, there are 5 equal sized Smarties. So the name of each Smartie is 1/5. So the denominator is 5 because that tells us how many small parts make our whole set. So 5 small parts make our whole set. They're called fifths. So the number underneath the line, the denominator, is 5. And it will be 5 for all of these groups. So if it helps you to just write the denominators in first when you're doing this task, that might be a way to stop you getting confused. The numerator tells us how many of the set we're looking at. So the first set, subset I'd call it, a smaller set within the set. The first type of fifth that we're looking at are the red ones. How many red fifths are there? There's 1/5 of our Smarties are red. 2 out of the 5 Smarties are orange. So that fraction is called 2/5. And the same number of Smarties are blue. So 2/5 of our set of 5 Smarties are blue. So if I write an addition sign in between the Smarties, I can say I've got 1/5 and another 2/5 and another 2/5, red plus orange plus blue. That describes my set of Smartie fractions. So to make sure you understand this task, the great news is you can eat these. I'll eat mine later because I'm recording a video and I shouldn't be talking with my mouth full. That would be terribly rude. I'm going to now shake out my next little set. I'm hoping I don't get 5 Smarties this time. I'm going to just try and get a little group of Smarties out. Oh, they don't want to come out. Right, this time I've only got 3 Smarties in my whole set. So this time I need a green, a brown and a red. So I'll get my green and my brown pen, ready to draw what I've got. What do you think the denominator, the number underneath the line, is going to be this time, I wonder? How many Smarties do I have? In my whole set, I've got 3. So if we're talking about individual Smarties and what they're worth, they're not called 3/8, they're called thirds. The denominator in this example is 3. Each fraction, each Smartie is called a third. So at the moment, my set has got 3/3. The whole set is 3/3, making my whole. And I'm going to draw them, just like I did before. This time, 1 red blob, 1 green blob, 1 brown blob. This time, 1/3, 1 out of 3 of the equal Smarties is red. 1 out of 3 are green. And 1 out of 3, a third, are brown. So a third plus a third plus a third makes the 3/3, the whole set. Yum, yum, yum. Can eat those. On we go. Let's hope these Smarties come out a bit more willingly this time. Oh, I've got a lot this time. So this time, I've got quite a big set of Smarties. Let's put them down and see what we've got. Start organising them into colours if we've got more than one of a certain colour. So this is what I've got. In order to decide what the denominator is, I need to count the Smarties. I'm going to make you do that. How many Smarties are there, Year 3? And once you've counted them, if there's that many Smarties, what is the denominator? What is the name of the fraction? If you've been keeping up with all of Mrs. Davies' fraction videos, hopefully you'll be able to know the answer. I'm just going to slide these over here. We've got 8 Smarties if we're all counting the same. The Smarties are called eighths. So I've got 8 eighths in my whole set. I'm going to draw my set of Smarties. 2 red, 2 yellow, 2 green, 1 purple, and finally 1 brown. So what fraction of each colour do we have? 2 out of 8, 2/8 of my fractions are red, 2/8 are yellow, 2/8 are green, 1/8 is pink, and 1/8 is brown. Put the addition sign in between, and we've described our set. You'll notice the denominator stays the same. The name of these fractions are eighths. It's the numerator on the top that changes because that's how many of the pieces we're talking about. We're talking about red, yellow, green, pink, and brown. So, can you have a go at this task, please? Shake out a few Smarties, write the whole set, draw them with colour, and then write what each colour is worth as a fraction. I really hope that this is another way that you are beginning to get a bit more confident about these strange numerator and denominator numbers. Okay, enjoy the chocolate and enjoy the maths as well, I hope.
Hi everybody, just to say again, Mrs. Josh's page went slightly off, so I just want to give you a good look at those final fractions. So you could see the numerator, but remember the denominator is going to be 8 for every single one. Okay, enjoy that chocolate. Bye-bye.